Hello, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing okay. Now we've got a few updates to the channel and also trying to make a bit more progress on the Volvo 480. The eagle-eyed viewers will also know there is a slight difference behind me at the minute, which I'll cover in a future video. Well, I've been making slow progress, doing little bits off camera actually, and I'm ready to get the new discs and the rear on, and also going to get the rear crash bar attached up. I think what I'm going to do is drill out the old holes that are on the crash bar and use standard nut and bolt to hold it together. Hopefully that's going to do the job, and that means I can get the rear bumper on, which is very exciting. Now I have a nasty feeling, I did kind of look during the week because it's been raining an awful lot, and what can I see? I can see rainwater again. Now if you remember, I've been doing all sorts to try to stop rain coming in. You can see my DIY plastic membrane here, which is kind of doing the job. You can see a few splashes on the inside of it. Actually, has that leaked down? Nope. So I think where the water's coming in, I think it's on this damaged rubber sill, and I think I'm going to have to replace it. Trying to find one that's going to match is probably going to be tricky though. So I think I might go and search for some of that and see if I can get a replacement one. Try that next. That's the only thing that I can think of now that water is starting to kind of make its way down and then kind of seep its way through and in, which is a real pain because I really want to get the interior back into this car. But until I've sorted that leak, I don't want to do that, because otherwise the carpet's going to get soaked and ruined again, which was one of the original problems. So that one's a bit of a puzzler. But I think time to make progress on the rear, and let's get the bumper bar back on and see how we get on. As usual, tidy working area. On that, I was trying to work out the way of doing this, because the problem we've got are these captive bolts here, and that's what hold the crash bar on, a bumper bar I should say, and I had to cut those off, so they're not in a great state. I was trying to work out what to do. I ended up angle grinding one of them off, and with my amazing welding skills, as you've seen in the past, I've decided to weld a bolt on, and I think this is going to do the job. It needs a little bit more welding, but I think that's going to solve our problem. A couple of welded bolts on. I'm going to weld the rest on and see what that looks like. There we go. Got two welded that side, one that side. Actually the original stud, you see they're a lot shorter. I did go for longer bolt there, shorter bolt there. I'm not sure which one's going to work best actually on them, and I'd rather err on the side of the longer bolts than shorter, so I decided to go with that, and just wait for them to cool down, and then we'll try fitting it back onto the car, see if it holds in place and the welds are good. And after the test fitting, all looking good, I'm going to attach it to the plastic rear. So put the little clips back in again, because then those line up with these holes. And we use these little bolts here, which will fasten it all back up again. So I'm just putting these little plastic clips back in again. Like this. Fit as many as I can back in. There are a couple that are damaged, but I think that should be okay. Oh, that one's gone in. It's, again, difficult to do this with one hand whilst I've got the camera, but you get the idea. I'll put those back in again and we'll get it attached. Actually, one other thing before I finish that is sorting out these rear number plate lights, because they don't look in great condition. Going to pop those out. Looks like there's a connector missing as well, so I'll fix those up. Well, unfortunately the microphone decided to stop working about this point, but you can see I go and take the light out and take a look. You can see at the back of it the connectors aren't too good, so let's take a look inside it. So I'll try and take it apart here and we'll see what the insides are like. Inside you can see it's one of the standard bulbs. Pop that out and it's not too bad inside, but again, looking at the back, those spade terminals are completely gone, and they're not really going to be worth repairing, I don't think. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to take a look at the two fog lights as well. Take a look at the bulbs and see what condition they're in. Let's unscrew them and have a look inside. Now the strange thing is that one side doesn't seem to have anything in at all, not even the holder for a bulb. So whether it's only one-sided on the Volvos, I'm not really sure. So for now I'm just going to put the cover back on, put that back on, and maybe look at that at some future point. And well, as you can see, I'm probably talking about something, but never mind, that's about all on the video for this time round. Got a few more jobs to do on the Volvo, so do join me next time. Please do remember to put a like and stay subscribed to the channel for some more videos.